that he provides?
Yes.
And they bought it, you've got their shelf life or their life expectancy?
Right. So now we're budgeting every year for X amount of washers, X amount of dry, or X amount of hot water tanks, so on and so forth. We did 100% hot water tank replacement about 7 years ago. We went through and replaced every single one.
Is it a lot better to do a lot at
We did
once?
that in-house.
Is it a lot better to do it all, do a lot
In
at
that
once?
situation it was, because what was happening is they were leaking, and what would happen is when they leaked on one floor, especially the third floor unit, and then what we did is we put pans underneath them now, so at least if there is a leak, it contains it to a certain extent. So, but we did that about 7, 8 years ago. Life expectancy on a hot water tank's about 10 years. So we're starting to get to that point again where it's going to be coming due. So we have hot water heaters. But they're full-size, 40-gallon natural gas hot water heater. So,
Can you get a better, are they more efficient? I would expect them to be more efficient now than they were 10 years ago. The
Not
furnaces, not much? No.
the furnaces, the only thing that would be more efficient on the furnaces are going to be the air conditioning side of it. The heating side of it, because we're kind of locked into what unit we can use, it's basically an Armstrong unit, and there's really not a whole lot you can do to change that up. They would gain a little bit of efficiency on the air conditioning side, but not so much on the heating side. They're about an 80% efficient furnace right now.
And they just don't make it, or?
Yeah, because they're self-contained into a room, so we're limited. It's not like you could just, change out the whole makeup of that room. It's a very small separate room in each apartment that's out on the balcony. So you're pretty limited to what you can change it out with. Basically, it's the Armstrong unit that you can slide in and slide out the whole unit. So they're specifically made for apartments. They're very common in this area especially. You see them in all the apartments.
Are they efficient?
About 80% on the furnace. We'll gain a little bit of efficiency on the newer air conditioners, at the air conditioning side. Because it's a packaged unit.
Since each one's individual, we aren't going to have the problem of having over our local.
What problem is that?
Their air conditioning isn't working.
Oh, is that a high rise?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Probably not. I'm sure that's a cooling tower there, if it's a high rise building.
Yeah.
So,
We won't have that problem.
no, because they're individual. So if the person has a problem, or we can't repair it ourselves in-house, we'll either call in a technician or we're going to change it out.
Do you keep one in stock, or?
I will be, yes. I have some that
One or
they
two.
have to go out for bid, yes. We'll have them in stock.
And you're going to do it over so many years?
Yes, we're going to do 60 a year.
Because I'm looking here, and you had spent, in 2011, you had spent $59,000, and you estimate to spend 107 this year, and you're at about a 247
On building maintenance,
on building maintenance.
we spent 107,000. Estimated June 30th was 107,465. That was during, I believe that was the roof replacement. No, that wasn't.
I'm just looking at about a 200 or a $140,000 increase.
Right. And a
More
lot
than
more.
50% increase.
Yeah, and that is due to the furnaces, a large part. The other big item too we're doing this year is the hallway carpet replacement. So that was last done in 2000 or 2002. So we did put in for carpet replacement of the hallways at Joseph Page.
Now, explain to me, if you have somebody who moves in, and they have carpeting, do we replace the carpet when they move in?
Yes. For the most part, we've been doing a lot of carpet replacements. We did a big carpet replacement back in 2000. We had a problem with some ice damming over in that facility back in 2000, and the insurance company actually covered about 100 units. So most of that now has come, it's been 10 years, so we've been replacing a lot of carpet. Yes.
There's been a couple things, because I'm looking at the things that we get, the checklist and that, and you charge them $160 for painting the place, but you're replacing the carpet, so are we using that $160 to pay for their replacement of the carpet, or are they, you know, we're charging them $160 for cleaning fee,
Right.
which a lot of places aren't charging a cleaning fee unless they need it. And I'm just trying to understand why we're doing it.
Well, it's just something that was implemented quite a few years ago, and yeah, we use it to just clean the apartments up and towards paint and that type of thing, so. It's just something that
How long do people stay in apartments?
on
Yeah,
average,
yeah.
you don't have an average, but I would say 10 years would probably be the average.
So they're staying through one carpet replacement
I would say on average.
and an appliance replacement too. Now, we don't care when they moved in, it's the appliance we keep, we say, this one's due to be replaced in 2012, that apartment's 2013, so for certain, depending on washer and dryer, let's say.
Right. It depends on the person who moved out too, what kind of condition they have in the apartment. You know, there's a wide range there. You know, as far as, you know, one person, their apartment looks like the day they moved in, next person, they move in, and 6 months later, it looks like a tornado.
You've seen some of the pictures.
Yeah.
I've seen some pictures, right?
That's not typical, but that does happen, so. Yeah, it's on a case-by-case basis.
I'm wondering if some of the, how is the normal, you know, I want to say average, it probably isn't an average, when somebody moves out, and I know I've got a couple of rental units. Some people, like you say, I don't charge a cleaning fee unless I have to. And if they move in, and when they move out, the place is nice, I don't have a problem. It's when the place is a disaster, then I charge them.
That's when we use the security deposit.
Yeah. But you're charging them $160 extra even if the place is clean when they move out. You know,
We haven't had any complaints about it.
well, you got 13 units empty, or somewhere in there right now.
Yeah,
Would
12,
that be,
10, 12.
Actually, Stillwell is filled.
Yeah, still.
Stillwell's filled.
Pretty much 100%. Yeah, we got one or two.
why is it difference?
Well, for one, you have 244s and 120. The rental structure is totally different. People coming into Stillwell, no utility, all the utilities are included. $375 a month for a one-bedroom unit. All your utilities except for and as long as they're a Warren resident for 2 years, you know, a lot of people prefer, taking Stillwell because of the cost. That's one thing. We don't have any competition really with Stillwell other than subsidized housing. A lot of people don't like subsidized housing. Yeah, Joseph Coach, the rent is high, but you get more amenities with Joseph Coach. You have your own hot water heater, you have central air, dishwasher, and washer and dryer in the apartment. There's still doesn't have any of those things. All they know is still a refrigerator, baseboard, hot water boiler heat, and so
Where?
the window unit, well, sleeve unit, yes. But as far as, I mean, if you check the other facilities that are similar to Joseph Coach, you'll find that they're struggling too. Shelby,
That's what I wanted.
Shelby, Fraser, Clinton Township, and Utica all have the exact same facilities as Joseph Coach. And they're all, you know, feeling it. You know, for these last about 2 years. You know, with the economy. I think we're starting to see a pick up as far as the applications going out and so on and so forth. So it was definitely, you know, we're seeing some improvements.
Are we planning on any type of increase in rent in the near future?
Yeah, what we did too is we included a kind of a breakdown of rental history.
Yeah.
For Joseph Coach, as you can see, you know, we haven't really raised the rents, you know, that's out of line with any other facility. This year we did not put in a rent increase for the residents. So we'll be basically 2 years without. In part because of, you know, the vacancies and, you know, so that was probably the biggest reason.
And you guys report to the building authority,
We report to the housing.
housing
Yes,
commission.
yeah.
Okay, so that if there's a problem, like a gentleman showed up here one day, wanted to bitch about his rent or something, that really should have gone to the housing commission.
It should go to the house.
Senior housing.
To the house. Absolutely.
I also was trying to get information on the internet, so I brought up the city's website, and had a tough time finding it on the website. But it is in there. It's in there someplace.
Yeah,
We
we
get a
did
map.
work. It is on the website.
If you have any influence, they need to make it easier to find. Just a thought. The questionnaire that you send out, that's not the rental agreement, is it?
No, it's not.
Okay. Have you had the city attorney's office look at the rental agreement in relationship to what the state law is now? Because I know it's changed in the last couple of years. I'm just wondering if you've had a look at it.
And that was at in our office about 7-8 months ago, and she went through our needs.
That's what I mean.
Yes, she did go through our.
So you comply with the state law?
So far, yes.
Okay.
No complaint.
That was one of the concerns. Is as long as that's one of the big things, is we have to comply and give the proper notices and everything else. Any other questions? Mr. Ware.
When you guys, you do a walkthrough with a new tenant right at the beginning, right? You fill out a sheet with them, do you fill out a sheet walking through the apartment, noting maybe if anything wrong with the apartment?
Yes.
It's done at the beginning, is that correct?
Yes, they bring us back a sheet, and I don't have it, I guess, this. And they mark off.
Okay, that's the sheet.
Right, and anything that's wrong with the apartment, if there's a crack or any small item, we have it documented.
So
And so if they leave, that is not considered, we have that fixed, or we fix it at the time.
Okay, because that was gonna be my question, when you had turned in some, when apartments became vacant, you would turn in the exit sheet that you guys filled out saying, paint, had to redo this, redo that, or, maybe no common things, but attached to that wasn't the walkthrough one from the beginning. I would like
Would you
to,
like that?
I'd like to be able to see what it was 5 years ago when they walked in to now, even if you guys have to go through the system and make that one sheet, so that you fill it out when they walk in, and then when they're leaving, there's another column that you just go down on that. That way, we can see as building authority what was wrong with it when they moved in, and the same things were wrong, or what was wrong, you fixed it, now it's wrong again, and that's why you're charging them. Something to compare it, and they have proof that this was there when they walked in and walked out.
We do check it off, though. We do, when Dan goes through it or I go through it, then we get the original sheet and we do compare them.
But they want.
But,
Yeah,
and
just-
so I will send it, I will
For,
send both.
I don't, really only want them for those that you're charging for.
Okay,
If their deposit's being returned and everything's good, I'm not concerned with it. I'm more concerned with somebody coming back to this authority and saying, that was a problem when we moved in, and now they're charging for it when we moved out. And if we had the paperwork to say, no, that was a problem when you moved in, it's the same thing, then we've got something there. So